What do you think the rarest car you can buy for less than £1,000 is? This is one of the 11 cars that was in my dad's hoard until last year, and I've completely lost touch with how rare vehicles are, as this is probably one of only 50 or 30, I'm not sure. There's only 88 Fiat Cromas apparently left, and that includes the original ones. So this is in the UK. Now, until the beginning of this year, my dad had 3 of these in the same colour, and his friend had a burgundy one. So I personally knew of 4 of the less than 100 of these that exist. Now obviously, with me prepping the car for sale, which I've really struggled to find the motivation for, I've had a look on the market and I've actually only found one available for sale at £895 currently, and it's been available for the last 3 weeks, so I'm really not expecting this to fly away for decent money. Now, why is the Fiat Croma so rare? This is one of the earliest crossovers that started to sweep the market. It's based on the Vectra Signum and 9.3 platform, because GM owned Fiat at the time. But in 2005, I'm struggling to find the exact figures, they only sold 900 of these, although another source says around 400 in 2005 and 800 in 2006. Now, when you consider that the Fiat Multipla that existed prior to this car sold in tens of thousands, why on earth did this do so bad? It was pulled from the market, from the UK market, in 2007, carried on being sold in Europe until 2011. But even there, and this will be including the UK figures, it sold 18k in 2005, 36k in 2006, and that was the highest figure. And then it dwindled. It was 20s for 3 years after that. And by 2011, they only sold 1,200 units in Europe. This model is a Prestigio. There was an Eleganza, which I think is the one that had 18-inch wheels. That looked all right. And they really seem to spec these cars up to the eyeballs. They had leather. I mean, it's cheap leather. It's probably the cheapest leather you'll find. But it has nav. It has a built-in phone. It has a panoramic sunroof, which obviously is in disrepair, and I can't even get this blind doesn't even move. But pretty much a pan roof and then a sunroof at the back. Multifunction steering wheel and CD changer. The car scored a 5 stars in the Euro NCAP, and I think there's even an airbag. I think there's even a knee airbag. There's an airbag down here. We've got blinds in the rear doors, which on the other side this is broken on. Dual zone climate control. Bags of room in the back. I think that seat's all the way back. Absolutely loads of room. Loads of headroom. But just uninspiring, unfortunately. I don't know if this is faulty, but I never get into the boot without using the key. I've got a level loading boot floor, then loads of space underneath, and then a space saver, a space down the side. And I do like this. So this piece of carpet here folds down with the seats and obviously stops all the crap getting down the back here, which you don't see on every car. Really struggling to find interesting things about it, of course. Headliner knackered, indicating a leak. It's possibly the build quality which really ruined it. So it's got all the spec, but I mean, just every button. This car is only on 76k. It did spend a lot of its life in Portugal, but I mean, I've never known a car this bad on such low miles. And even all this. Lights all the time. And then a weird one is the oil light flashes to indicate that it's due a service, which makes you think that there's oil pressure drop or something like that. There you go. Change oil. I hope that some of the fuel left are the 2.45 cylinder Fiat engine that they did put in this. That was a diesel. That's probably the most interesting engine that they did. This has a 1.9 JTD, which is just that 1.9 CDTI with 150 brake, and they do have good pull for such an uninspiring car. Very comfortable, takes the bumps absolutely great. Not much fun around the corners, but just cars. Who cares? I do like a rare car just as much as the next guy, but I suppose I've got a little bit desensitised by the fact that I grew up in Nissan QX Maximas and Camrys, and my dad had 2 Hyundai XG30s, and one of them we only got rid of this year. So yeah, I am a little bit fed up with the amount of cars we had lying around, and this is one of them. So it'll be good to clear out and get down to 2 cars. I think my dad's agreed to. If you're interested in probably the rarest car you can buy for less than £1,000, then you'll probably find it on Facebook Marketplace this week. And I hope you'll come back and see what cars we've got over the next few months. Thanks for watching.